So I wanted to update y'all. So when I showed y'all the example on how to fix your repair, I was just going through the motions because I didn't have no glue with me or whatever. But now, so several hours later, I ended up buffing more of the gel polish off, and more hair had got stuck in between the crack, and so now it's a lot worse. So this is what happens when you see a crack. You want to fix it as soon as possible, because if you keep going on throughout the day, it's going to get worse, because it's going to keep getting caught on things. And so I'm trying to see if I can lift it up where you guys can see. I'm really trying to show an example here. You see that? Yeah. So it's pretty much gonna come off. But like I said earlier, I'm not ready to part ways with it. So I have a clipper here and a glue. It's a fresh glue. In order to open it, you can take a pair of clippers and clip off the tip so it can be open. Can you see? It's open now. And so I've already filed some of the gel polish off where you could just see nothing but the nail and the crack. And I'm just gonna go ahead, because I still, even though it ain't got worser, I'm not ready to clip it yet. So I'm still gonna prolong it as much as I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some glue. And I apologize, it's kind of dark in here, y'all. I don't have enough light in here. Okay. So I put some glue right there. You see the glue? You see where it's glossy? So that's glue. And I'm just gonna let that dry. I'm just gonna let it dry. I'm gonna put a little bit more. Okay. Yep. Now this is equivalent to, like, if you ever done dip nails, or if you do dip nails, you can put the brush on glue too. Or spread it on there. Okay, we're letting it dry. So it's dry, and as it's drying, see, I can already kind of move it, and it's not flapping up no more. It's not flapping up. So it's going to stay sturdy for a while, y'all. It's going to stay sturdy for a while. So, all right. So the next thing what I want to do is, once it dries, it's still kind of wet, you guys. But once the glue is settled and it dried, and you can feel it, and you can feel like a little hump. Like I said earlier in the previous video, you want to take your buffer and you want to just lightly just buff over it, but don't go ham on it, because you don't want to remove the glue. You're just gonna buff it enough to where, you know, it feels smooth or whatever, because you don't want a big hump of glue just sitting there. And then if you wanted to do a polish, over there, then you can go ahead and polish over it. I'm scratching with, is it? No, it's my pinky nail. I'm scratching with this nail. See, this is what natural nails is useful for. You know, a lot of times this is why people don't value nails or whatever, because they think all the nails is there for is to paint and put designs and put enhancements on. But nails have a function, just like everything on your body has a practical function, or else it wouldn't have been created. So and one primary function of your nails, imagine us human beings walking around with no nail plate on our fingertips. It'll just be like open skin or whatever on each one of our fingertips. That would be weird, right? But the nail plate is a barrier from the outside environment in our body. Like, we will be walking pathogens or whatever, because all types of bacteria, germs, dirt, and all debris will be entering in our bodies. So that's one primary reason. If you know another one right off the top of your head, drop down in the comments and let me know. All right. Okay, so I talked long enough just to get it to dry. And so look, y'all, just saying, there's no flappiness. Like I can move it, I can rub against it or whatever, and it's not lifting up. So it's durable until, you know, it grows, till the rest of the nail grows out some more. But you see why I didn't want to lose any of my, I would have had to clip off my nail growth right here, and then it wouldn't have been no more. It would have been a nub again. So I'm just kind of blending it in and taking any more shine from the gel polish that was on there. I'm not removing all of the gel polish because I ain't got time for that. But just making it smooth. And so dusting it off. And then I am going to try this Color Club color that I picked up at the nail supply store. I had brought it for my customer to put it in one of her kits, and it wasn't that expensive, so I was like, get 2 of them because I wanted to try it. So I'm just going to notice how I am using my fulcrum pinky nail to balance as I polish, and it's kind of dark in here, so, but I just want to see how it looks. I started in the middle, and then I did one side, and I did the other side. 3 strokes, a minimum of 3 strokes. No more than 5 strokes is what you want to do when you polish. So, you know, you can see a little bit, a strip right there on the side. But it's cool. I rather a little nakedness on the side of the nail than it being on my skin, because then I would have to get another tool and some polish remover or some acetone and clean it up. I'm trying to eliminate a step here because I don't want to do all that. Anyway, so that's the first coat. I want y'all to see how smooth that looks. And there's nothing on the skin at the base of the nail. And I'm trying to show you the other side. Okay, so I did that talking just to give it about 30 seconds to let that first coat dry. And now I'm going to go in with my second coat. Kind of awkward still because I'm holding up in the air even though I'm balancing. But this, maybe, okay, I'm going to rest my elbow. Okay. You see how and I'm going to push back and then drag down. And then that other side. And then I'm going to cap it. We want to get that edge right there. Because when you look at it like this, you don't want to see like no white. And so, that's it. That's all we're going to do. That's all we're going to do. It's still like a little slither of blank nail. But listen, I'd rather it be just a little sliver than all the way on the skin and then it'll be a mess. So anyway, but on that side, it's fully covered. But listen, from a distance, right, you see pink. Okay, so that's all you need to see. You don't need to be like this all up on me talking about some, girl, you didn't get all of your nail. Listen, back, give me 50 feet, okay, 6 feet, okay? Don't do me. But anyway, so you're going to let that dry. And then you're going to put a top coat on there. And then let that dry. And then it'll be done. All right. Bye, y'all.